Hi, Irdina. Are you okay? You look troubled.
I was just reading about the Enrope case. It's disturbing. People were being exploited in this anonymous chat room on Telegram.
Oh, I heard something about that. What exactly happened?
So basically, these people set up secret chat room where they shared illegal content and blackmailed victims. They were using Telegram because its encryption makes it hard to trace anyone involved.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what are you guys talking about? You guys look so serious.
Irdina was explaining about this NTHO case. It's horrifying. They were exploiting young women and even minors.
I remember reading about that. Didn't they also use cryptocurrency to keep things untraceable?
Exactly. They took payment in cryptocurrency, which make it difficult for law enforcement to track the transaction.
Oh, do you guys know who is the mastermind behind the chat room?
There is Moon, a man who sells sexual exploitation video on Telegram channels and group called Room, and he uses the nickname God.
There is another male called Joe who uses screen name as Doctor. Blackmails the female victims, including underage girls, into providing their sexual videos. Then the videos will be posted in his pay-to-view chat room in Telegram called Doctor's Room. And there are a few adult males that are mastermind behind this case.
This case, called N Telegram Room, is because the predators created a few chat rooms, a paid or a free chat room. The Nth room is used to upload pornography, and another person called Watchman will advertise the group in another group. Meanwhile, the Doctor's Room is used to blackmail the victims and upload the videos that are accessible via a cryptocurrency payment.
Oh wow, this really shows how technology can be misused. Even the parts meant to protect our privacy. How do the predators get the victims' information to blackmail them?
It was Joe who posted the part-time job on Twitter to gain personal information of women and girls who answered the offers. Then, the victims asked to move to Telegram for future interaction.
And there is a victim statement from the interview with a Korean radio program shared that she was being asked for her bank account information, address and phone number. Despite her being in high school, at the time, she was forced into taking pictures and producing graphic videos with her personal information being used as a blackmail to force her compliance.
I bet the victim was really terrified at the time. You know, we should watch the forum discussion about the NTHO case. It might give us more insights. Welcome to our discussion on the ethical issue surrounding the Enrope case. My name is Nurul Izzah, and I will be your moderator for the discussion today. Before we start, let me introduce our speaker. First, we have our digital security expert, Ms. Fatin Izati. Next, representing law enforcement, we have Ms. Atiqah Basirah. Finally, joining us a social work representative, we have Ms. Siti Irdina. Let's start by hearing from our digital security expert, Fatin. Could you tell us more about how platforms like Telegram contributed to this issue? And from an ethical standpoint, what dilemmas arise when privacy protection clash with public safety?
Thank you, Izzah. Telegram's encryption features make it a popular choice for secure communication. However, in the Enrope case, this same encryption allowed perpetrators to remain anonymous, creating secret chat rooms that were extremely difficult for authorities to monitor. So, this case raises a major ethical dilemma. How do we balance user privacy, which is a fundamental right, with the responsibility of ensuring public safety? From an ethical standpoint, this ties into the deontological principle. Our duty to protect individual rights such as privacy, but in this case, those rights were misused for exploitation, highlighting the need to reconsider privacy protection in a way that safeguards public well-being.
That's a valid point. Next, let's hear from Atiqah, our law enforcement representative. Could you talk about how cryptocurrency complicated the investigation and what ethical challenge that posed?
Certainly, the perpetrators use cryptocurrency for transactions, which is challenging to trace compared to traditional payment methods. Cryptocurrency's anonymity is appealing to criminals because it leaves no clear trail. This ethical issue, which is the lack of accountability in financial transactions, poses significant challenges for law enforcement. Some argue that we must respect the right to financial privacy, a principle many cryptocurrency advocates stand by. But on the other hand, there is a societal obligation to prevent harm, meaning we must explore ways to balance privacy with security. Blockchain analysis could be part of the solution, but is still evolving.
Thank you, Atiqah, for shedding light on the complexity of balancing privacy and security. Irdina, could you explain the impact on victims and the ethical implications of this case?
Of course, Izzah. Victims were manipulated through job offers, romance scams, and threats to expose personal information. Many victims were young and vulnerable, making them easy targets for psychological manipulation. And from an ethical perspective, we see the violation of individual rights, not just physical but psychological harm as well. According to utilitarianism, society's overall well-being is at stake when these victims are harmed. The collective harm to individuals and the broader community demands action to protect vulnerable groups. Ethical systems like virtue ethics also urge us to cultivate compassion and justice in our approach to addressing such issues, focusing on helping victims and deterring perpetrators.
Now that we have explored the issues, let's discuss some possible solutions. Fatin, as our digital security expert, could you share your ideas on how we can prevent similar cases in the future?
Certainly, one solution could be leveraging artificial intelligence to monitor platform activity in real time. So, AI-driven systems could be trained to detect suspicious behaviors, keywords, or patterns that suggest exploitation, allowing for faster intervention. This system could also give users a way to report abuse anonymously without compromising their privacy. It's a balance of using tech to prevent harm while protecting individuals' privacy. So, a way to ensure ethical design while combating digital exploitation.
That's a great point, Fatin. Atiqah, as our law enforcement representative, what additional measure could be taken down to track down perpetrators?
One strategy could involve collaborating with cryptocurrency platforms to develop enhanced tracking mechanisms that allow law enforcement to trace suspicious transactions more effectively. We could also explore requiring stronger identity verification for accounts involved in sensitive transactions or content creation, which would help prevent perpetrators from operating in complete anonymity. From an ethical perspective, this solution respects the right to privacy, but it also acknowledges our duty to ensure safety, striking a balance between the two.
Great ideas, Atiqah. Thank you to all the speakers for your insightful remarks on the End Room case, which has deeply impacted our understanding of social, ethical, and professional issues in social media.
That forum was incredibly insightful. It's clear there's no easy fix, but we're making progress in understanding the ethical dilemmas and the need for collaboration between technology, law enforcement, and social services.
I agree. It's scary how technology can be misused, even when it's designed to protect us. It's a reminder that we must think critically about the ethical implication of tech developments.
True, but with awareness and right policies, we can tackle these issues. Education and responsible use of technology are key. Ethical consideration must be at the heart of technology development to prevent misuse.
And as future IT professional, we have duty to create system that prioritize protection and prevent abuse. The Enroom case is tragic, but it teaches us important lesson about the need for ethical responsibility in tech development.